Hey, I didn't choose to grow this.
Pressing numpad and nothing's happening.
Why are you playing it?
Fucking broke me legs, mate. Fucking
Questions and accept it. Midichlorians, motherfucker.
I told you.
Glorious.
No, it wasn't glorious.
Hello there everyone and welcome to Live Gaming Gathering, where we gotta talk about games, life and anything we find interesting in our daily lives. Whether you're listening on Spotify, yes we find it on Spotify, believe it or not, Podbean or YouTube. For regular listeners, welcome back, and to our new listeners, grab a drink, relax, and hopefully you'll enjoy our nerdy, unfiltered discussion. And today I'm being joined by Adrian.
Hello.
And new guest on the show, Pronato.
Hello.
Oh, it's his first time. Oh, he's popping his live gaming gathering cherry.
Well, he
Congratulations,
was on
friend.
Battlefield 1 podcast before a couple of times, and actually, wait, I think that I'm using the picture where he is wearing the Battlefield 1 podcast hoodie.
Oh,
Yes, I got that
gotta
hoodie.
represent. Gotta represent.
Represent.
The old school. That you know what? That's if you fucking go to like a vintage shop and try and sell that, they probably would buy it and then sell it off for like £50. We could just say, oh, it's vintage, it's retro.
Funny enough, I still have the shirts and the hoodie on the store. I just haven't checked the store for a while.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
maybe
people can still buy them?
If I link it, yes.
Oh, okay. Then why don't we give them the opportunity for the retroness of the? I don't even know. Yeah, just for old time's sake. For old time's sake.
But the running joke is every time Pronato was on the Battlefield 1 podcast, the joke was that he always got high, like in the middle of the podcast, and just phases out and would disappeared. Sometimes I think once he fell asleep too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You
did.
fell asleep mid podcast.
To be fair, it was like kind of boring back then. It was like the time where we literally had like no topics to talk about anymore on the podcast.
Yeah, we literally discussed everything we could in the like 30-something episodes. So we're making
today's
circles.
gonna be different. Today's gonna be different because we have fresh topics to discuss, don't we, Tomaszki?
Yes, do you want to go with that first?
Look at me segueing you in.
Yes.
Aren't I good? Aren't I good?
You can lead on this one if you want.
No, I don't want to lead.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
happy. Like I said, it's a Sunday. It's very rainy where we are right now. You know, I just kind of like just want to chill and then talk about Star Wars with the boys.
It was sunny. Well, you already said what's the topic of the podcast.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't care. No, it was like sunny, then it's raining, then it's still sunny. Let me look through the window. No, it's not. Like it's kind of clearing, but still. Anyway, yeah, but we're gonna talk about Star Wars because why not? I'm personally not happy with Star Wars these days. Everything.
Oh no.
Everything. Okay, except the new Clone Wars show. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
And Mandalorian.
About the good times in Star Wars.
Yeah, let's talk about the good times in Star Wars, or any maybe positive future that might happen in Star Wars. Maybe, just maybe.
And can we mention the Mandalorian quickly? You said you're
Yes.
not happy about anything.
Okay,
current.
okay, I was wrong. Clone Wars and Mandalorian. That's the only good thing that happened in the last
Thank you.
2-3 years.
Show some goddamn respect, boy.
Yeah, okay. Believe it or not, Mattia actually watched Mandalorian, and she enjoyed it. I don't know if she's...
Oh.
She says no, but she's lying. Because she watched all 8 episodes with me.
All 8, and we can't wait for the new ones to come out. They've just recently finished filming, haven't they?
Still filming.
No, they finished. Filming's wrapped up.
Oh, they actually
That's what I
finished
read.
filming right...
Yeah,
Damn, that's quick.
I know.
That's quick.
I know. Baby Yoda's going to be back soon. Everything's going to be great. Have you seen all the new Baby Yoda merch?
Oh yeah, people
everywhere.
are going crazy with the baby Yoda merch.
I remember I went into Primark to buy some slippers.
Oh,
'Cause,
there
they're
was
very
actually
very comfy slippers.
Baby Yoda slippers in Primark?
No. So I went in there to buy some slippers, completely
okay.
unrelated to Baby Yoda.
Ah,
And then as I'm walking through the store, I just see like Baby Yoda t-shirts, Baby Yoda hoodies. There was even like a Baby Yoda like baby onesie. Do you just like for a little like I don't know 9-month-old or something? Yeah.
I hope it had the ears.
I can't remember. I didn't look at it, but I think so. Yeah, I
it
think
better
it
have the ears, because what's the point?
Because the hood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it had the ears
Yeah.
for sure.
I know Pronato watched the Clone Wars. What do you think about it right now?
It's pretty good. I mean, I guess it's to expect. I mean, the episodes are basically made like years ago.
Yep, and I watched the unfinished episodes. I mean, it's literally the same episodes, it's just updated with graphics, which is nice, I guess. Even though when I watch the episode, right, for me it's weird because I always see that unfinished white box animation, but every time I see like the finished episodes and it has color, like, and you can see the sunrise like going down in the background, or the like how the locations look. It's just so weird to me because I used to just remembering the white box levels. Everything is just unfinished animation. Then like characters not even moving, they're just floating, which is it's just funny.
I guess that's something noteworthy. Definitely, like you can kind of see they updated the animation engine or whatever.
Oh, so, some like the last
it
episode.
Looks much better.
Yeah, the last episode. Holy shit! Some of these like scenes, if you just freeze it like for a wallpaper or just image, god damn, it looks good.
I already found in the first episode, especially like when the ship crashes, that just looks so gorgeous.
It just looks amazing, like as a wallpaper, just like on a technical like level when it comes to animation, it just looks so good.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, alright. Don't worry, you can get Disney Plus soon.
I will watch it as soon as I have more time. I've just been very busy this past week.
What you been doing?
Oh, you know what I've been doing, Tom. You help me do it. Don't try and just. I'm not gonna go into that now. Making me all shy and stuff. Look at you.
Oh, you gonna like have red cheeks right now?
Well, you're not here, so you will never know.
Well, you know I can like Photoshop like your red cheeks on the podcast. But I'm not gonna
do that
as a joke.
No, not funny.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Just too much work.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know how lazy you are.
Okay, I know we agreed not to talk about episode 9, but okay, just a quick recap. Who likes
it? We've had this. We have a whole podcast dedicated. We're not opening up this fucking pit.
Okay, I just want to mention those little shits that came from the novelization of the movie. Okay, so I don't know if you know, Adrian. So
go ahead.
So Palpatine is a clone.
What do you mean Palpatine's a clone?
He's a clone.
Wait, what?
He's a clone. Palpatine is not that. It's Palpatine's spirit in the clone.
So wait, that's not actually like the Palpatine that Vader killed?
No.
It's a clone?
Yes.
Who the fuck cloned him?
Oh, it's because in the book, it explains that Palpatine always knew that Darth Vader is gonna betray him.
Wait, is this like official source material?
Yes.
What's it called?
It's the novelization of the book. Of the movie, not the book.
Alright, okay. So he's a clone now.
He's a clone.
Now they're just using the book to explain their fucking mistakes. That's
it literally retcons the movie itself. Which is...
Alright, go ahead. Yeah. No, keep going. I'm curious now.
Okay, so he's a clone, right?
my curiosity, yeah.
He's a clone. He knew that Vader is gonna betray him. His spirit went away to a new location when the clone was already waiting for him.
His spirit? What the fuck's this, like, dark side force ghost?
And I'm just thinking, okay, how quick is the spirit travels from Endor, from Death Star 2 to Exegol? How quick is the spirit traveling? Is it takes, like, instantly, or is it weeks or something? How quick is the force?
The same speed as when in, what do you call it, in episode 8, you get, Leia Poppins. Remember when she flies through the air, it's that same speed as when she like returned that. Yeah, that's how quickly it is.
Everything is just...
That was a physical body.
It's true.
I say it was flying at light speed because the dark side of the force is a pathway to many some might consider unnatural.
Just that alone, like I'm just thinking how quick the force travels through freaking space.
Okay.
That's one. Okay, that's one.
I don't know. That's the one thing I want to say is like they just kind of thought they do a prequel meme as their get out of jail free card. Like they included that line just for that, so they can now just use it to explain anything.
Yep, it's literally just a crutch.
Because we all know the memes, right, boys?
Oh, he said the line. Now it's legit. No, it's not. Okay, so he's been a clone. Rey's dad is a failed Palpatine clone. Yep.
So wait, so Rey isn't even... What is Rey then? Is she Palpatine's
daughter/granddaughter, mostly clone?
Oh, that's confusing. That's some Alabama, like, incest shit. What the hell's going on?
So
That's-
instead of the cousin, it's now the uncle that Ray kisses. That Kylo kisses. I guess Kylo kisses his aunt then.
It's just confusing
Fuck
as
this
fuck.
shit.
Yeah, fuck this shit, literally.
Okay.
Also, what I'm gonna say is he doesn't look like Palpatine in the movie, like the
Who
dad.
doesn't?
The dad. Remember?
Oh, the dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember the dad. Yeah, they look nothing similar. They like completely
They're just a
different
random guy.
actors.
They're just a random guy they found on the street. Like, hey, you want to be in Star Wars? Yes, please.
Exactly. They probably found him on the fucking casting collective, on which I am registered. If anyone is interested.
More likely it was like the gardener or something of like a producer.
Yeah, like a friend,
Like-
a friend of a friend or something. No, he's probably, I don't know, maybe he features, God knows.
No,
He's
it
he's
wasn't the gardener. Because I was gonna make a Mexican joke, but I won't.
I mean, for an actor, yeah, he's like, oh, he's gonna be in Star Wars, but at the end of the day, the book says he's a failed Palpatine. God damn it, I need to stop drinking tea while I'm recording because I just burped. So he's a failed Palpatine.
Maybe that's why he's failed. Is because they don't look the same. Have you ever thought of it that way? Huh?
Oh, don't give them them excuses.
That's
no.
why he's
don't
failed,
give them,
Tom.
Don't give them excuses.
That's why he's failed. Is because he looks completely different, has no force powers, and is a good guy.
I know. What else there
Oh,
was?
I know why he's failed. Because the day on which that clone was created was opposite day. And basically the clone came out the complete opposite of what Palpatine is.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. There was something else. Oh, that when Leia finished... When she left Luke not to do the Jedi training, apparently she started hearing voices of Yoda and Obi-Wan. Which is kind of stupid. Why now the Force Ghost tell her that Palpatine is gonna come back? Right?
Oh my god, they're just digging themselves more holes. What
Yep.
the hell? It was already like you've already dug up, and it's basically the size of the fucking Grand Canyon now. The amount of like plot holes you have. Gee, there was already enough as it is. Now it's just like next level. Why?
Yeah.
Why
Also,
are they doing this?
remember that scene when Rey flew the how's the X-wing called? Well, it's just the X-wing. The one on Irish Islands. Forgot the name of the planet. Act 2. There you go. Anyway, that planet. I think it was in the book of Last Jedi. It was explained that the X-wing is broken. But in episode 9 we saw Rey flew like using it as nothing happened. In the book, yeah, we know that. But in the book of this book, it explained that the thing she destroyed, that Kylo Ren's ship, she salvaged the parts from that, and she fixed...
Leia did this.
No, not Leia. Rey.
Oh, Rey.
Rey fixed the X-wing to go to Exegol from the parts she just destroyed from Kylo Ren's ship.
Okay.
It just basically all the plot holes and inconsistencies you can find in these movies are being tried to be explained in the book, but they're not being explained. They just raise more questions. Yeah, they're making it worse. There's more questions than answers.
Jeez Louise,
just
man.
leave it be. Like someone I read it. Someone made a joke. Wow, this is the first time in history when the script is still being written when the movie came out.
They have a good point there, to be fair.
Then welcome to episode 9. Star Wars is dead to me.
Okay, can we talk about like the stuff that isn't to do with the sequels?
Yes. We kind of were thinking like rewriting the sequel trilogy. So
first of all, does everyone like know our favorite Star Wars movies?
We never talked about it, actually.
We've never talked about which ones are like our favorites and why.
I'm kind of going Revenge of the Sith. Maybe still my favorite.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Okay.
Second, maybe being
why?
I don't know. Well, maybe because when I was a kid, I feel nostalgic to it, and to me, it was like that Star Wars moment. Like, oh, this. I mean, it's just a good Star Wars movie, I think.
It is, no doubt. You know, the lightsaber battle at the end is very intense, obviously, with all the lava
Too long,
and
though,
stuff.
I think.
Yeah, no, it's not too long in a bad way. It's good. I like it. I like the way it is. It was longer. They cut stuff from it.
What's yours?
My one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
probably
just movies though.
Yeah, I know. Probably Return of the Jedi. I like Return of the Jedi because Luke's so badass in it. Like he just goes from like being this like wimpy kid to just like being like this fucking master Jedi, and it's cool. I just find it really cool. And he's wearing all black. He's got the green lightsaber. Yes.
I think
Love that movie.
I always think I think it's bad in Empire Strikes Back just because I think it's a bit more interesting. Plot is a bit better in Return of the Jedi. But yeah, Pronato.
Empire.
Empire.
So I would say like my single most favorite scene is probably that asteroid chase. That just blew my mind when I saw it the first time. This is overall like anyway a great movie.
Well, I still, yeah, I'm pretty. Okay, I'll give you that. Empire Strikes Back is good, like when Luke and Darth Vader are fighting, and just Darth Vader just literally just playing with him. I kind of like that.
We should have been controversial and said The Last Jedi is my favorite.
No.
So raise some controversy. Why is it your favorite? Oh, it's the lightsaber duel at the end between Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker, and then you're like, but they never even touched lightsabers. I'm like, that's what makes it so good.
Yeah, people that say that they never seen Star Wars or they think or completely don't understand Star Wars.
Well, I don't think anyone will say that, mate. At least not the people that watch our videos.
I don't know. Change my mind. Whoever likes Last Jedi doesn't understand Star Wars, but change my mind. I maybe I'm being too mean, but I just don't know.
Well, it's a good. No, the thing is, though,
It's a good movie, just a bad Star Wars movie, if that makes sense.
Cinematography-wise, you know, it's very pretty. It's visually pleasing. It's got action. You know, it doesn't lack for a lot of things, but to Star Wars fan, it lacks in everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, at least they have porks. I'm okay with porks.
The porks.
I'm okay with bloody porks.
I wonder what they taste like. Do you think they taste more like chicken? Really? I think they'd be more tender because they're small. They'd probably be more like pheasant.
Maybe.
Okay, wait.
Or rabbit, maybe. Rabbit over them.
But yeah. How did the porks taste?
Why would she know?
What do you think was the taste of the pork? Hot dog!
Hot dog. Oh, yeah. Just processed meat. Oh, come on, my dear. You did better than that.
She gave me weird looks and she was thinking like, that's great hot dog.
I mean, they kind of look like owls. Did anybody ever eat owl?
How does owl taste? Yeah, good point.
Why the fuck? Who the fuck's eating an owl? They're so cute.
Extremely cute. Owls are extremely cute, wouldn't?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
nobody's eating them, so.
I've had pheasant. I've had pigeon.
You had pigeon?
Yeah, I've had pigeon.
You just made Jiang jealous.
Oh well, I'm sorry. I'll save him some next time. I didn't just have it like just now, bro. This is like years ago in like a fancy schmancy restaurant.
Although I have to ask Pronato, what's your favorite Clone Wars season?
Hard to say. I'm not even like sure which season anymore. That's the thing.
Okay, arc.
But yeah, in terms of arcs, like definitely like more the clone heavy big battle arcs, like the second battle of Geonosis or Umbara.
Umbara is always the top for me. I'm sorry, Umbara is just too good.
I very much enjoyed Umbara also.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Okay, as soon as you're gonna get Disney Plus, Adrian, I will tell you. We'll tell you which episodes to watch.
No, I'll just watch it all, mate.
I'm
committed. I'm committed.
Right,
listen, when I commit to something, you don't mess with me, boy.
Okay, but we'll have to give you a chronological order of the episodes because they're mixed up.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. You do that.
You
tell me.
Yeah. Some of the episodes are fine. Some of the episodes are a bit. I mean, Jar Jar is not being okay. There's some good Jar Jar episodes.
Wow, I'm not sure I want to watch it just for Jar Jar. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, he has like what, like I don't know, like he features like in 10 episodes, maybe 8. I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah, it's like maybe half of them as more of a main character and the other half more in the background. But yeah, seems about right.
He's not. He only has like one main episode for himself. No, 2. Make it 2.
Unacceptable. That's 2 episodes too many, my friend.
Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil. You're gonna watch it. I think you're gonna love it.
Good. Okay, yeah, don't spoil. I did want to play a game today, though.
What game?
So I wanted to say, like, say for example, we had the power to change one thing about the prequels, one thing about the original trilogy, and one thing about the sequels. What would you change and why?
Oh, okay. Wanna go first, Pronato?
Does unchanging count? Because for the original trilogy, it would obviously be Han fucking shot first.
No, wait. All right, Pronato, do it like in chronological order. So go. What would you change about the prequel, the original one, and then the sequel, and give the people a reason why?
No, I need to think a bit more. Maybe somebody else first.
Okay, Tomaszki.
Okay. Prequel for me, I would probably go with. I'm just thinking maybe Clone Wars would start like at the end of episode 1.
You can change or change, not even change, add. You can change or add anything to it. Something you feel that needs more explanation, etc., etc. You can take away things. Just give me anything that you change about it.
I would probably make I would probably make Clone Wars to start at the end of episode 1. I probably would need to redesign the whole movie, but the whole trilogy. But I think Clone Wars started too late. But
really?
I get it why. I get it why, because they need to introduce Anakin and Padme and all that kind of stuff. I get it. I think I kind of want that to be a bit more smoother, because I don't think it was that smooth.
So you're telling me you're keeping Jar Jar?
No. You know what? You just remind me.
Dark Jar
Jar being a thing. Dark Jar Jar. That should be a thing. That's what would change. Keep episode 1 as it is. Episode 2, literally just more Jar Jar, but he's like a bit more serious. And then episode 3, you get Dark Jar Jar.
So wait, what? Palpatine recruits Jar Jar instead of Anakin? Because you're gonna have to change the whole fucking thing.
No, I can imagine Jar Jar and Palpatine working together, but then Palpatine betrays JarJar. And that's
I have a better solution.
Alright, go on.
Replace Count Dooku with Jar Jar Binks.
Imagine if that's like literally the plot twist in episode 2.
And it's Count Jar Jar instead. I
think that would be great.
And then fucking Jar Jar Binks has got all the lightsaber skills and all the force powers and all the force lightning. And then we get Yoda versus Jar Jar. Oh my god!
I would love to see that.
Oh no! And then Anakin kills fucking Jar Jar Binks at the start of Revenge of the what am I doing? Revenge of the Sith instead of Count Dooku.
I will. Now we're talking, right? Now we're talking.
All right. Original trilogy, Tom. This one might be more difficult because it's so perfect, but
I don't know actually with the original. I would probably change the editing a little bit on the New Hope. New Hope editing is a bit rough.
Oh come on! I'm talking about story, bro.
I know.
Change the editing.
Yeah,
that's a cop out answer.
Because we were rewatching. We were watching the old Star Wars movies, and me and Mateo were watching all of them before episode 9, and we were watching episode 4, and I'm like, that's rough. Clearly 70s movie. Clearly. But story-wise, probably. I actually have no idea. It's really hard. Like, I can't come up with right on the spot right now. I just can't. I can't name you 10 gazillion things that can change in the sequel trilogy. In the original trilogy, I really don't know.
Okay, here's what I would change about episode 4. I'd have Obi-Wan get at least one fucking hit in on Darth Vader. He doesn't get one hit in on Darth Vader the whole fucking fight. Not one single hit. That's what I'd change about episode 4. Episode 5, we'll keep it the same. and then Return of the Jedi is perfect. So I'm not changing anything about that. But yeah, I'd really want just that fight scene to be like, I don't know, redone, re-choreographed, because someone did it online and edited it.
Yeah, I
and
saw it. Yeah.
You saw it, right? It just looks so good. You know, mad props to whoever did that because it is sick. Yeah, because I always thought it was a bit lame, personally, just to have like Obi-Wan like just.
It's
I don't know. I
70s, so
appreciate
just-
the 70s.
Yeah,
But
you can't change that, sadly.
yeah, that would be the one thing that I would maybe edit. Oh, I don't know. Like if right now, judging by what we saw in the sequels, I'd probably want to see Leia do some Jedi things, or at least give us like an inkling that she's Force sensitive, because we know her and Luke are related. Obviously, we find that out in the original trilogy, but they never expand on it. Like, wait, so is she Force sensitive? Is she not? Like, do you know what I mean?
What I find funny about the sequel trilogy, like, we knew Leia is Force sensitive, but like, Force Awakens, like, just minimal, right? Force, like, you can tell she's Force sensitive, that's fine. Last Jedi, full on Mary Poppins flying through space, can't die, and whatever. And then they show
Rise of Skywalker.
and the Rise of she was
Jedi
always
Master.
she was always a Jedi Master, and like, well, what the fuck? Just what the fuck? So we went from 0 to 100 really quick.
What would you change about the sequels? One thing. You can only pick one thing. Only one thing.
Okay.
One. Okay.
Finn becomes a Jedi. Rin and Faye fight the Rin and Faye.
One thing, Tom.
Look, listen, no, wait. I changed one thing, and that one thing changes the whole trilogy.
Okay, so what? Finn is Force sensitive and he becomes a Jedi.
Yes, and that leads to basically Rey and Finn fighting Palpatine at the end, while all the Jedi helping them to defeat Palpatine, including fucking Anakin.
Okay, what do you do about Kylo then?
He's always evil. Just explain, but just explain better why he's evil. Because at the end of the day, right now he's just a spoiled brat. If you change, he is.
Okay, what's the one thing that I change about the sequels? Oh, so many things.
So many things, right? It's just
so many things.
Fun game, but damn, you can.
Are running through my head right now.
Maybe I should pick up. I figured it out. But yeah, I mean, I kind of got the same problem with the prequels in a way. I mean, there's so many things I maybe would change. And yeah, maybe Jar Jar taking him out of episode 1 is like, that makes the movie already a bit tighter. But one thing I had is kind of a theory, but I would love to see it actually in the movie, is that the person that said Obi-Wan shouldn't, fuck, I already spoiled it. The person that said Anakin shouldn't get the fucking master was Obi-Wan on the council.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of amazing. Like, he kind of went behind Anakin's back and kind of knew Anakin wasn't ready to be a master yet, so he denied him that. But the council couldn't say it because, I don't know the lore exactly, or maybe it's an anonymous vote.
Well, one more thing that I would change. I would turn it into, like, basically we'd have Star Wars Jerry Springer, where, like, Anakin is together with Padme and Padme's pregnant, but then Obi-Wan turns up and he's like, "No, Anakin, that's my child." And yeah. I don't know why I came up with that. I just thought of it because you're talking about Anakin and Obi-Wan, and I'm like, wait, but what if what if Obi-Wan is the father? And then they have to do like a parent test, and then like once what do you call it? Obi-Wan finds out that he's not the father. He just starts doing like loads of backflips and stuff. It's just like on Maury.
And I'm just imagining Pronato knows. Like, I'm just imagining Satine watching from a grave. What's happening? Like, oh my god, I love this guy. I can't believe I actually love this fucking idiot.
I was just remembering back the fucking scene from Oral Knots when he gives the baby at the end.
Oh, yes.
I prefer cash.
Aeronauts is my canon, by the way. Jedi are just freaking drug users that want to get high. That's all it is. Adrian, you haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
you haven't
love-
seen Earl Nuts, right?
No.
Okay, I need to like they remade 6 episodes, right? Like they literally took the movies, right, and redubbed them.
What?
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! A bridge, but it's just with Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There's so many memorable quotes from those series. Is like like for example, Obi-Wan goes to the bar when you know like the guy with death sticks. You want to buy some
Yeah.
death sticks? No, I don't want to buy any
Yeah.
death sticks. Like you want to go home and kill yourself. I want to go home and kill myself. It's the most hilarious thing ever. Also, anyone heard about the High Republic announcement?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay, any opinions about it?
Meh.
Just meh.
Neutral.
I'm just.
Neutral.
I am just thinking.
N. I'm N.
I am just thinking here. Oh, they're gonna do some retconning in those prequels movies. Just like they will probably try to explain why force healing wasn't a thing in the prequels or in the original trilogy, and why Rey can use force healing. They'll try to explain that. I can guarantee you that they will try to do their best to explain why force healing wasn't a thing in the prequels or any other movies. In these new movies that are prequels to prequels.
Yeah, of course, because the thing is, though, I imagine Disney aren't stupid, or Lucas. They know of the backlash that the 9th movie caused. So, of course, they're going to try and fix it so that maybe in like 5 years' time it won't look as bad as it does now. That's my theory.
I think it
anyway.
will still look bad as it is right now.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah, here's the thing. The reason people hate prequels is because they're like acting or whatever, the execution, right? But
Yeah.
the vision itself is still intact. So even if you ignore that, you can still rewrite the prequels into books, for example, and make it interesting. It's still going to be good. The vision is there. The whole foundation for something good is there. Like this is novelizations of the Revenge of the Sith. It's the most amazing thing ever. Like you can do that. The vision is there. Sequels don't have that. Like it's one vision, another vision, and completely something else on the third one. God knows. And those like Ryan Johnson, like for example, episode 8 was thinking like, oh, what's the most controversial thing Rey could hear? Who are her parents, right? It works in that time frame. When the movie came out, 2017, it works in that time frame, right? It works in that. But when you go like in the future, like I know from now on, like 5 years later, it doesn't have that impact anymore. It's just, oh, people that like kids, right? They won't understand that as they rewatch the movies. They won't understand because back then it maybe had an impact, but outside that, as based just on the movie itself, it's not gonna have a huge impact. It's gonna be like confusing and what the fuck. Because the next movie, she's a freaking granddaughter of Palpatine. It just doesn't have the vision or foundations for anything to last.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
imagine
fair
if
point.
you watch the movies back to back, that will be really jarring. Like you're watching the third act of Last Jedi, and they tell you Rey's a nobody, and then like next movie, oh no, she's Palpatine's clone's daughter.
Yeah, it just it doesn't. It makes in our like it made sense, I guess. Well, it made sense. As I'm saying, made sense. It doesn't make sense, but like the movies came out like in 6-year time frame, and we had time to process that. But when people, like you said, Pronato, people gonna rewatch it back to back, just literally in 6 hours, it's not gonna make any fucking sense. It's gonna be fucking stupid. Which it is.
Oh, we're digressing into that deep, dark pit of episode of the sequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already done a whole fucking podcast about this stuff. We don't need to go into it again.
Wanna talk about games?
Let's talk about
something
games.
positive.
What are your favorite Star Wars games? Your top 3 and why?
Star Wars Jedi Power Battles on PS1.
Okay.
The best Star Wars game I ever had played. Like that game has the most hours I ever spent. PS1 games, they were glorious. Actually, I'm thinking just torrenting someone from online, find the copy. Like because I can't, like the original copy you can buy like someone selling the original physical copy of the game of PS1. It costs like £80 or something because it's so rare at this point. So I kind of want thinking like finding someone online and basically download and see if it works on PC. Just that PS1 graphics, ooh, But I love that game. Like back, it was literally like you could pick like 6 Jedi you can play, and you can play with your friends. Like it's co-op, and you play through 10 levels, and it's just.
You know what Star Wars game no one ever talks about that I stupidly enjoy? I'm not saying it's my favorite. I'm just saying I enjoyed it. The Revenge of the Sith video game.
Oh, it has a lot of meme potential there.
The Revenge of the Sith video game. I know the gameplay itself is good, and then they added like the dueling mode, where it's like where you're playing, where essentially you're playing like a fighting game, like a 3D fighter. And oh man, I had so much fun playing that game. I remember they had a cheat code to unlock all the characters. I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun playing that game. A lot of fun.
I also played Lego Star Wars though. I played a lot of that. The original one.
Didn't we try to play it once when I was around your house and we were like,
the Clone Wars one. Like, yeah, those games are hard.
And we were like, no, this is too advanced for us. This is more like 10-year-old, 11.
Yeah,
we can't handle this.
Yeah, we can't handle this. We're too old for this crap.
Elite mentality right there. Elite mentality.
Yeah. Adult mentality. Pronato, what's your favorite game?
I mean, it's kind of split between the original Battlefront and Republic Commando, I guess.
I never played Republic Commando.
Oof, that game is beautiful.
Oh, and I know the perfect pitch for a sequel. Basically, just pair it up with Doom, make it co-op, and there you have your sequel gameplay-wise.
Ooh, and you just literally go in as like Doom Slayer, but clone Slayer.
Yeah,
and you're just
basically.
murdering droids. Oh, please, that's perfect.
Copyright this idea quickly.
Quickly.
Quickly, someone fucking put a patent on this bitch before they like fucking
copyright it because I want somebody to do it. Why should I copyright it?
So that they pay us money when they do it.
Yeah, you can sell the idea. Oh, I would love that. Like, heck, someone mod that shit. Like, take the new Doom, right? Mod that into Clone Wars. Literally, Clone Commando, Republic Commando, please. I will. Oh, I need to write a Reddit page, and someone please mod that.
It's gonna take a lot of work, brother.
If they can mod that, I'm more than happy to. Like, you can keep the plan. You can
start a GoFundMe, please.
Yeah,
start
you can keep the environment. Just replace the demons with some droids.
Yeah,
that's
True.
it. I call it like
Roger.
Yeah, I call it like, I don't know, some Earth-like destroyed Earth planet thingy. I don't know, Mustafa 2 or Mustafa Light. I don't know.
Mustafa Light, B-Tech Mustafa.
B-Tech Mustafa, yes. Also, there's some game got leaked, Maverick, but then as I was googling before the podcast, what's that leaked Star Wars game is? It's literally that cancelled Visceral game.
Yeah, the third-person shooter.
So it's probably still gonna be third-person shooter, I guess. But I wonder.
That's fine by me. You know, I like. To be honest, I've never played a bad single player. No, actually, I lie. Like most Star Wars single-player games are very, very good.
Did you play the Force Unleashed ones?
Yeah, I've played Force Unleashed 1, 2 with Starkiller. Yeah, man, they're good. I enjoyed them.
As you mentioned that, I just remembered there was idea to make Sam Witwer, the guy that plays Starkiller, and he voices Darth Maul in Clone Wars. There was an idea to make him an Inquisitor, like the Starkiller character, make him into an Inquisitor.
They should have done it. Like if they ever release a Jedi Fallen Order 2, that's what they should do. That's so that because that way it'll like kind of like tie them all together, and like it'll be so cool for us as like Cal Kestis to fight fucking Starkiller, wouldn't it?
I would
I'd
I'd
love that.
Like there's comics and books explaining who are the Inquisitors, but like I can imagine like the secret, like literally it still can keep the same premise of like Darth Vader's secret apprentice, and you have Starkiller as Inquisitor. Like just like yes, please. That would be quite
you got
awesome.
the design there. Why not? Why not?
You have the premise. I can imagine you can reuse that original Force Unleashed premise into your existing canon, even though canon doesn't matter anymore because Episode 9 says fuck you. God, like everything they're doing is just stop. Please stop.
So you stop referring to it then. Just
I
don't
can't.
talk about it.
I can't. It's just stuck. It's
That's not what Star Wars is now, Tom.
It is
You
now.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's a very bad representation.
yeah, true, but still, I blame them.
And in 5 years it'll all be fixed. We'll be listening back at this podcast in 5 years' time and being because they'd have released so much material that explains everything. We'd be like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense now.
No.
No, okay, fair enough.
No.
But they will
I'm trying
have
to be
released-
positive, guys.
Yeah, look, here's my positivity. They will have released enough Mandalorian and Clone Wars, so we don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
The way I look at Star Wars right now, anything past Episode 6 is non-existent to me. Everything before that is still interesting and can be explored and fun. Like, I already have my head canon, and I'm like, I don't care what's the official canon. I just want to believe what I want to believe.
Can I ask one thing? Wasn't there a rumor at some point that they were going to release another movie that's based on the Old Republic?
There was a rumor, but that Old Republic thing is High Republic now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, and before that, I think there was first Ryan Johnson's trilogy, and then they scrapped that and said kind of in place of that they do the Old Republic stuff, I think.
The Game of Thrones guys were hired to write, pen the scripts for those movies. That worked out really well.
Well, isn't one of the reasons why they rushed Game of Thrones so much, and you had the clusterfuck that was the final season come out? Isn't one of the reasons so they could go and work on the new Star Wars stuff?
And they're not working on Star Wars anymore, which is quite hilarious.
So basically, they just fucked up season 8 for no reason. Then that's what you're telling me.
I never watched Game of Thrones, so I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm a newbie when it comes to Game of Thrones. I remember when people were excited, season 8. I'm like, I never watched Game of Thrones, so I don't care.
Have you watched it, Pronato?
No.
Oh, okay. Then none of you guys know what I'm complaining about. That's fine.
Well,
Okay.
I know the complaints. I get the complaints, but like I never watched it, so for me it doesn't resonate with me.
Basically, see, the last season of Game of Thrones is like, it's essentially like what do you call it? The Rise of Skywalker. That's what it is.
Yeah,
In terms of how much
I
people
heard
like it.
I heard there was comparisons to that or something. Well, I'd like after the movie came out, it's like, Okay, anything else Star Wars related?
Yeah, but I guess kind of keeping it on that topic, I guess instead of hiring the people from Game of Thrones, the people they should hire are from Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad.
No, it should be us. They should just hire us. I could act in it. Tom can do the, I don't know, directing and stuff, and Pronato, you could do all the technical work. It'll be a masterpiece.
I don't want to direct. I want to be in the background and literally just.
Why don't you want to direct?
That means working with
Actually,
people.
you're right. You can't even direct your own life. Matea does that for you. So
yes, Mattia is directing my life, so I have no chance of directing my own. So either way, I'm not directing means working with people. I'm not good with people. I'd rather be in the background, being like a producer or a creative producer. Literally set everything up and just someone else do this, follow these guidelines.
Okay, well, you're missing out, boy.
No, I'm not missing out. I'll be like Kevin Feige of Star Wars. I'm okay with that. You don't have to be a director to have any control. Just be like Kevin Feige.
Yeah, just be producer.
Yeah, I'd rather be a producer than like be direct and work with people and tell actors what to do. I'm shit with that. Like for example,
you are shit at giving directions.
Well, for example, whenever we're taking pictures of you for your agency thing, like you need directions. I'm like, what directions? I'm here to take pictures. Just stand there and look pretty. Stand there, look pretty. I'll take pictures.
And that's what I do best, honey.
Yes. I'm not here to give you directions. I'm here just to do the job. That's all. Like, for example, what you met regarding, for example, Comic-Con, like, you expect me to go around and do interviews? Hell no!
Nah, didn't you try once and it
was shit.
Yeah, exactly. It was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it was shit. I will never again
I
do
don't think
interviews.
you even had sound on some of your interviews, but it's okay. We're going to be back, ladies and gentlemen, in May. Everyone prepare yourselves. Come back.
Okay, one more thing, because I'm gonna mention this again for the podcast. Coronavirus, right? I'm just
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just hope it's not gonna be fucking cancelled because of coronavirus. Because
No, because we'll be there. Everyone really only just comes for us anyway. You know that. That's the only reason why people go to Comic-Con in the first place is because they want to be interviewed by us. Duh.
Duh. I just hope it's not gonna get cancelled because already a lot of gaming conventions and tournaments got cancelled because of that.
Hopefully not.
So hopefully this
not.
thing is gonna pass and it's not gonna affect Comic Con. And there's rumors even E3 is gonna be cancelled entirely.
Oh no. Oh no. Not E3.
I mean, I kind of like E3 just because, like, oh, we all can get around and laugh at and cringe.
At the crappy presentations.
Yes.
But no, man, honestly, speaking of games and stuff, you guys saw the Cyberpunk gameplay, right?
Yes.
The new 48-minute one that they just brought out.
When did it came out though? Like, because Andrew hasn't been bothering me about it.
I don't know, like, I need to look it up, but I saw it this morning for the first time. It's like a 48-minute gameplay
Yeah, it's
demo.
probably the one that got released a year ago though.
No, it's not.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay, you have to link to me because Andre would be bothering me and linking in the general of Antisocial and literally saying, "Hey, look, Cyberpunk gameplay."
It looks so good. Like, honestly, it just I was already immersed just from fucking watching the gameplay. Not even playing the game. Like, the level of immersion that you felt was surreal. Like, they've put so much effort into it. I don't care how long I have to wait. It's going to be one of the best games ever. Trust me.
I am still not excited for Cyberpunk.
Why?
I don't know. Just maybe not my type of game.
You say that now, but once you start playing it, because it has elements of the Division in it, trust me, Tom, you'll love it, mate. If you love stuff like the Division, then you'll definitely love stuff like Cyberpunk.
Well, I love the
Multiplayer shooter.
No, well, like the RPG kind of elements and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, it depends. Division.
The gunplay looks sick. The gunplay looks a bit like Call of Duty. You can drive around in it. Oh, mate, it's just all good.
It's not like that. I like RPG elements. For example, Destiny, right? It's literally like Division, but just fantasy. And I'm like, I hate Destiny. I like nothing about Destiny. Everything about Destiny is a big no for me because I just don't enjoy it. Like I don't like
pessimism.
I just don't enjoy anything regarding it. Like, I don't like the gunplay, I don't like the gameplay, I don't like anything. It's just, I don't like this fantasy thing. Like, fantasy thing is fine.
You'll like Cyberpunk, okay? Stop being...
Okay, fine. I like Cyberpunk, and when's it coming out? In the fall or something? Yeah, fall. In
September.
Maybe.
Prepare yourselves. I'm already planning time off at work. Like, no, legit, I'm like, no, listen, I can't come into work. I'm going to be sick. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not coming in.
Make too early plans. They might just delay it again, though.
Oh, well, not yet. I'm waiting until, like, sort of July, August, and then I'll jump in.
Anything else we have to discuss? We've been talking for 15 minutes. Anything that is on your mind? Anything regarding Star Wars, if it's still in your mind?
Talk a bit about Battlefront 2.
Oh, yeah, like the new update.
Yeah. Generally, I guess. So, yeah, the new update is fun. I fucking added the Evox, so they're not that good.
Yeah, I haven't played the Evox yet. Yeah, Adrian, you can play as an Evoke in proper multiplayer right now.
I know, I saw all of it, bro.
Yeah.
I saw all the, what do you call it? Not just the Ewoks. You got BB-8, and then you have like the other equivalent, the bad guy.
BB-9
What's it called?
Or something.
Is that what it is? BB-9.
BB-9E.
Oh, but okay, yeah, that's the one. BB-9E, yeah, that's the name. I don't know.
So I'm thinking of buying it again. I was in CEX last week, and I remember when I traded in my copy of Battlefront 2, it was worth like £12, and it's up to 25 now.
Why are you in trade in the first place? Why not keep it?
I can't remember. What was this game I wanted? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but again, why not keep the games?
Because I wasn't playing it that much. It was just sitting there. There's no point in it just sitting there.
I have my old games still with me.
Yeah, but your old games aren't worth anything.
Nostalgia. That alone is worth something.
Have you ever played them?
Yes.
When did you play them?
The last time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
No one's stopping me, like, literally take out my PS3 and just play with it.
Dude, go for it then, bro. Go for it. Well, I'm just gonna get the PS5 when it comes out. Just work for Sony and get us all discounts again, please.
When I worked at Sony, no one ever talked anything about PS5 because no one had any idea what's with the PS5.
And we still don't, my friend.
Yeah. The employees themselves at Sony had no idea anything about PS5. That's it, I guess?
Yes, sir. We've rewritten Star Wars. If,
it's such a good rewrite. Yeah, oh yeah.
If George Lucas ever needs advice or just needs, someone to brainstorm ideas with, we're available Monday to Friday, anytime after 6 p.m. Just give us a ring or a message us on the Lanky Soldier Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, whatever the fuck you have. You have everything.
Everything is in the description. Also, as you mentioned, George Lucas, just a quick note. Question. Would you think George Lucas wants to buy Star Wars back after he saw how they botched his trilogy?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so too either, because someone came up with the theory that he might buy it back. But he's okay, almost
bro.
He's almost 80. He doesn't give a shit anymore. He just wants to finish his museum and just fuck off.
He's a billionaire.
He's
just
relaxing
chilling
somewhere anyway.
Exactly.
So
I will love to visit.
Have the internet there or something. It's he's just relaxing on his secret island with the original prints of the Star Wars movies that he's not giving out. You do know that they apparently they can't even release the original ones. That's the thing.
I'm just imagining George Lucas sipping on lemonade while the VHS of the original trilogy next to him. He's just tapping in them like a pet and just laughing his George Lucas way.
Yeah, not the VHS, like the original prints that you could restore and everything.
We are not worthy.
Never. We're not George Lucas. Only Steven Spielberg has access to them.
Steven Spielberg's daughter's a porn star now. Did you guys know that?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
It's in the news.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's in the news. She does porn now. It's fantastic. Look at the Spielberg family. Imagine your dad being worth over $100 million and you just decide to do porn. Why not? Why not?
I think she had. It doesn't.
She's adopted. I mean that. That's not me joking or anything.
Oh,
she actually is adopted.
So she's just probably fuck you all, fuck your family thing. I'll do my own thing.
Well, it was more power to her if that's what the girl wants to do.
If she wants, I'm not here to judge. I'm hey, you go, girl. If you want to do that, you do that. I am not stopping you. More power to you.
If I was her, I'd change my my last name to Bangberg.
Why Bangberg?
Because it's close to Bang Bros.
Sure. Okay, we're gonna end on that. So thank you, Adrian.
No problem.
Thank you, Pronato.
Yeah, it was nice.
For once, you didn't fall asleep or get high.
I thought he did at one point though, because it just went silent. The conversation was so enthralling that it kept him awake for once. We should be proud of ourselves, Tomashki.
I think it's because it's a really casual day and we're just tired.
I think that was the other thing. At that time, we would record this podcast at 10, 11 in the evening my time because we have people from America on it.
As we were trying to record podcast yesterday, but Agent fucked off to play football.
That one's on me. All right, my bad. My boy called me up in the morning and he was like, "Yo, we need an extra player," so I went. And I completely forgot that we had a podcast to record, so I'm sorry. But I made it up to you guys, haven't I?
Just give me the money for Andre's Call of Duty, that's all.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Wait, no, don't. He'll find out.
This podcast is not going to be released in a week or two anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you the money, no problem, brother.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. So
fantastic. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you so much to our listeners, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to the audio version of the podcast. Thank you for sticking with us and listening to our ramblings. Tell us what you think, negative or positive, in the comments or on social media, whatever. And if you just want to be involved, we have all the social links in the description for you to explore. It's up to you what you want to do.
We're on Spotify now.
Yeah, we're on bloody Spotify, believe it or not.
Woo! We made it.
Mama, I made it. On that note, we will see you guys in the next one.
Your hands upon a dead man's gun and you're looking down the sights. Your heart is warm